coming to the end of our series on the core values of biblical community. And let me read these to you. We've been through a lot in the last few weeks. First one's devote daily, then pursue relationally, counsel biblically, live authentically, and then admonish faithfully. And so those are really wonderful values of how we interact with each other in a biblical community. Well, today's and the last one is on engage missionally. And this is a really important one. This is the outflow of all the other 5 into what our lives look like when we leave our houses, when we leave the church. The greatest thing that we can look at is the bridge between Sunday and Monday. Taking what we learn on Sunday and then engaging the world around us on Monday. As Jesus was leaving his earthly ministry, he gave us 2 commands, 2 things to do. One's in the book of Matthew, one's in the book of Acts. Matthew 28:19 through 20, Jesus says, go and make disciples in all the earth, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and then teaching them the things that I command you. And so the command is to go, baptize, and teach. But it's a call to a mission outside of just us. He's calling us to a mission to those around us that don't know him. The second one is Acts 1:8. And let me read this to you. It says, you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. So he says to go, make disciples, and then in Acts 1:8 he tells us where. And so it's local, it's regional, then it's state or national, and then it's global. And so he gives us some parameters for that. Now, most of us are not going to go internationally, but some of you may. But most of us are going to stay pretty much local. So what we want to do is equip you guys with some thoughts or some rhythms about how to engage the culture around us missionally. So the first one we thought about was where you live, in your neighborhood. We call this crossing the fence or crossing the street. Do you know your neighbors? Do you know their names? When someone moves in the neighborhood, take them some cookies, take them a treat, take them some lemonade, and get to know their name. And so just engage your neighbors. The second one would be where we shop, places that we frequent, grocery stores, coffee shops. When you're there, are you an ambassador of Jesus? Are you nice to people? Are you helpful? Do you smile? If they have a name tag, do you call them by name? And so just engaging the people around us in the places that we frequent. The next kind of concentric circle would be in the places that we play. What are our kids involved in? What gym do you go to? Maybe hobbies. I know lots of guys that play frisbee golf, disc golf. That's a great place to meet people in your community. So it's things that we already have a rhythm towards, inclinations to. I'm a soccer player. So every Wednesday night, I play soccer with a group of international students. It's a great place to meet people in playing a game that I love. So where we live, where we shop, or where we frequent, where we play, and then probably a really good one for all of us, where do you work? Are we living out Jesus-centered lives in the places that we work? Are we making ourselves available like Jesus makes himself available to us? So what our desire would be is that we find the natural rhythms of our lives, the things we're already doing, the places we go, the hobbies we have, where our families intersect with the culture around us, and then the things that I enjoy doing are naturally built into the rhythms of my life. And so our desire would be for you to engage the world there. Be Jesus there, salt and light, ambassadors to a good king. So as we devote daily, pursue relationally, counsel biblically, admonish faithfully, and live authentically, that last one is it should pour out into the world around us as we engage missionally.